Hi everyone, welcome to my cyberspace. This video I'm going to be talking about some mindset change I had so as to be able to accelerate in my career growth. First of all, if this is your first time, welcome to my cyberspace and do well to smash the like button, follow and subscribe. Like I said, I'm going to be talking about like some mindset change that really helped me grow in my career very well as a data expert. And number one is ownership mindset. What do I mean by ownership mindset? You have to be able to take ownership for your projects. You're working on a project, for example, like you notice some things or there are some gray areas that the stakeholder did not communicate, and you start to notice that this might not be the best way. They ask you to join a data on a particular field, or they are saying that they want you to search this information, and you start to explore the data and you start to find some hints. But like sometimes you're like, you know what, this doesn't concern me. This is what they asked me to do. This is what I'm going to do. That is a very wrong mindset if you are doing that as a data expert. I mean, there's a limit to it, right? You just want to also let the stakeholder know and say, okay, I think that this is something that is probably not right, or this is something that might not be the best for you. So just that ownership mindset will really help you, in fact, help you to give better recommendations to the stakeholder and see that you are really like part of the team. And this is something I want to go to the next point, which is like teamwork. So teamwork make the dream work. So if you're working on a team as a data expert, try to help your team members, in any project. Also, if you need help, reach out to your teammate that you need help. And also, when I mean teamwork, it's also people that are in all that department, right? So they need your help for something, and it's probably out of like the normal schedule. Like help them and reach out, or just be available, be responsive. And those are just one of the very few things that will just make you stand out from the everyday person as a data expert. And if you think about it from the teamwork, it's also going to make you think of it from like the bigger company's vision, right? As a data expert, I'm here to make the work of every other stakeholder easy. How can they use this data to be able to generate more revenue or avoid costs, or just being very helpful to like people that you're working with? And one of the things you want to also see like for yourself is that you are a major stakeholder. And this happens because our role as data analysts or data scientists, we are more in the get the dirty work done. We are not in the front facing. We are not the one like interfacing with the clients a whole lot of times. You're not the one doing the business proposal. But I want you to start thinking of yourself as I'm a major stakeholder in this organization, and I'm one of the engine or the driving force, even though I might not be seeing the physical space, really interacting with everyday customer. But what I do helps the company to be able to do the job better. So that's something that you want to think that you're a major stakeholder. Also, you want to also be friends with your stakeholder. What I mean is, I'm not trying to say like your friendship with your like friends at home or whatever, but like, ask them how they're doing, how is work, how is the job. Like, just have this cordial relationship with them. I know sometimes everyone could get really intense and you're like, oh, they don't have it, you're not their enemy, right? And you guys are not each other's enemy. Everyone has a common goal and everyone is trying to see how everybody can help each other. You also want to be very clear in your results. You want to be very clear in your delivery. One of the things you might want to do is, as you communicate your results, you want to tell them, oh, this is the summary of it. So you might start off from a summary before going on to the detail, then you come again to talk about the summary. So more like the way you have like a book and there's an abstract or there's executive summary. So try to communicate the summary, and when you're done, you could always let the stakeholder know that, oh, you could cut me to explain some things or clarify, or you could ask questions as I talk about it. Or when you're done, you could ask them questions. When you also have meeting with stakeholder, before you're done with the meeting, don't just end the team's meeting and say, hey, bye, have a nice day. So when you're done, ask them, oh, what other questions you have? So they would see that you're somebody who is committed, and they would not just, and they would trust your result more. They will see that, okay, even though there are mistakes here and there, they will know that, okay, this is somebody who, has the mindset that they could work with. And when you do all of this, is going to really change your work and what you do as a data expert. And one last thing I'm going to say is, as a data expert, ensure that you're always top of your game, and just stay right and follow this channel. And I'm going to bring in you a whole lot of amazing content that's really going to help you. You could check out my other videos on SQL, Power BI, Python, Power BI originator reports, SSIS, SSAS, and SSRS. Thank you for staying tuned. Bye, ciao.